Rhino Nation 8. What's up, Michael? I don't know. It looks like chat ain't working, I guess. I don't know. You're the first one to pop through. So I don't know. Welcome to Rhino Nation 8 on a Friday. Frolicking Friday. Woo woo. Another day of everybody going fucking nuts. Everybody going nuts. Nuts. I don't know. Trump's supposed to be having a speech now at Mar-a-Lago or some horse shit, but I cannot find it nowhere. Tried right side broadcasting and everywhere else, and I don't see it, so I don't know. Just going off information that RH provided, so I don't know. He is, he isn't, don't know. No clue. I ain't been able to find it, so don't know. So, yeah. What's up, Savannah? I don't know. Uh, oh, there we go. What else is new?
Hello.
What's up? What's up?
Now, when you went ahead and watched that link that you sent me via text, you were just watching
What?
Patrick. You were just watching Patrick Gunnels. You didn't click on Nancy Drew, did you?
That's the link that they were told
Right,
me. That's
right.
the link I was told to watch.
Okay, so they go ahead and they give you the link. It takes you to Threadfest, and then over to the right, there's a whole list of speakers. Okay. And then if you go ahead and you click on Nancy Drew, then Nancy Drew's speech comes up, her presentation and everything. Now, I went ahead and I put the link to this video that we're talking about in Rhino chat, and I also put it here in regular chat for anybody that doesn't have Rhino chat. But what Nancy Drew has done is she put together a PowerPoint of everything that she has seen through Washington, D.C. from January of 2021 up until now. And she, the most important part that impressed me is after her PowerPoint presentation is what she said. She said she lives in Indianapolis, Maryland, and that Hogan is her governor and that he's a rhino. But on January 23rd of 2021, the military was at his mansion, and she has film of it surrounding his house or surrounding the mansion, and then they started digging up the entire city there. Now, she also mentioned, you remember when the Evergrande or whatever that ship was that got in the Chesapeake Bay, that they went ahead and they flooded the entire city. So she does talk about that, which I didn't know that happened. Did you know? Were you aware that happened, Rhino?
No, that they flooded the city?
Yeah, and that they surrounded his mansion and everything else, and was digging the whole city up. Annapolis, Maryland.
No, I didn't hear none of that.
Yeah, I didn't hear any of that either. So it was really good. That was fresh, new, hot off the press for me because I didn't hear that the military had surrounded his mansion. And she does talk about all the buses, like on the after the inauguration, that came out of the city with police escorts and everything. She gives detailed information about that.
Well, now I
So
don't feel so bad because I was wondering. I was like, what the hell did because this dude is like, I'm like, okay, I don't know what this link was to,
yeah,
but I'm like, I'm confused.
I know. You had to do an additional step. Patrick Gunnels is just talking about everything. Okay, I get it. I like
All
listening
right,
to
I
his
feel
show.
so dumb now. I'm like, I'm thinking,
No.
I'm going, oh, I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, okay. I'm like, I'm must be stupid. I don't get this one. I'm like, I don't understand this at all.
No, go. You have to look over to the right-hand side, and maybe you only see it if you have a laptop. I don't know, but
All right, well,
there's guest
I'll have to go
speakers.
again.
Look at it because there's guest speakers over to the right, and then you're gonna look down the list. You're gonna see Nancy Drew, and you're gonna click the play button, and then she goes through her entire PowerPoint presentation. Now she does show us the tunnels. She does show us where they were digging up in at the Capitol. Um, she does show a hell of a lot. And then what was very interesting was at the end of her PowerPoint presentation, when people were asking questions in the detailed information she gave. And I had no idea. She talked about the ship that was stranded out at Chesapeake Bay. We all know about that grounding of the the container ship. I forget what name it is.
Right.
Um, but the way
Well,
that they went ahead and they flooded the city,
all right.
you
Well, I
got to
got an
watch it.
advertisement. If you go to Right Side Broadcasting, you can get a camo Trump 2024 hat for supposedly free, but you got to pay like $8 shipping. So that's up to you whether you want to take that leap or not. I was all excited to be free, and then it said, oh, $8 shipping. I was like, nah, I don't think so.
Now she's
But
all over telling exactly what the military is doing. She's made friends with all these people. Um, so they give her bits and pieces here and there. So she knows what's going on. Um, and what else?
no, I couldn't find his speech. I was trying to find Trump supposedly got a speech going on right now.
Yeah, I know. I
And
saw some of it.
I don't know where it was at because I tried Right Side Broadcast and yada yada yada. I didn't find it nowhere. So I don't know what they're broadcasting it on, but I
Robert's
ain't find it.
channel's got it playing on YouTube.
Hmm.
It is Right Side Broadcasting, though. I couldn't find it either on Right Side Broadcasting. I agree. I couldn't find it either.
I was over on
But when
Rumble
I went
Right
to
Side
Robert's channel,
Broadcasting.
his audience is playing it.
Hmm.
But basically, Trump is saying is that you know did he's talking about the other presidents and all of the stuff that they have done, and that their houses were not raided, and their houses, if you're going to raid me, you got to raid them. Um, if you're going to do this to me, you got to do it to them, kind of thing.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Dude. Really? Like really? Ah,
Well, anyways, I wanted to talk about the special prosecutor that got assigned today. If you look at his credentials, his name, let me go back to it, Jacob Smith or something. This is a real giveaway. I was listening to what's it, Just Human. Okay, his name is Jack Smith, and these are his credentials. He's presently chief prosecutor of special court at The Hague for Kosovo war crimes. That's what he was currently doing. Now, in 2015, he was assistant U.S. attorney for Middle District of Tennessee. And then he was also served with the International Criminal Court on war crimes. Okay, so you've got to understand they're not going after Trump. They're going after the people of Congress. Trump did not commit any international war crimes. What he was supposed to be hired to do, which I think is just a sham, I don't think that's what he's actually going to do, is be investigated for January 6th. Okay, none of that. That's all domestic. It's not international stuff. It's domestic stuff. You would have somebody with the credentials like John Durham has. going ahead and investigating Jan 6. You don't have somebody at this caliber that's doing international war crimes assigned as a special prosecutor for a January 6th situation. This is for Congress. This is for their international crimes. This could even be for Biden. This is not for Trump. I think this is what is. This tells me that Garland very well could be a white hat. He very well could be. Everybody is wondering why the hell would Garland go ahead and pick this guy to be a prosecuting attorney for Jan 6? He wouldn't. Unless they're doing something against Congress. That's what I wanted to say.
I have a question for you. If he was a white hat, why would he be hiding in the Canadian embassy and have the white hat going after him?
I know. Real Raw News says he's at the Canadian embassy. I understand that. He very well might not be. I don't know. You can't take Real Raw News as fact each and every time. There are fluff pieces in there.
Yeah, but I don't know.
It's like reading the National Enquirer. You're going to get a fluff piece, and then you're going to get something that actually happens. Shit, we don't know where the hell Garland's at, to tell you the truth. We don't know where anybody's at. I haven't been out of my house and gone to Canada to find out if Garland's there, and I know you haven't. We don't know.
I took a plane trip.
Now, what we do know is we can look at airplanes because we do have the radar on that. Now, I think that a lot of these.
That reminds me. I got one.
Okay.
What's Air Force One doing in Kabul?
Yeah.
Afghanistan.
I noticed those postings too.
Well, you also got the 10th Mountain Security, the 10th Mountain Division, which is high-level special ops over there guarding Kabul airport. So that's kind of interesting. So what the hell's going on over there that we don't know
over there
about
in
either?
Kabul? I know. I saw this posting.
Air Force One just doesn't drop in like, ooh. It's got the you can't miss that bad boy. That's like a target from hell. So, is Trump there or he's not or something? Because everybody keeps bitching that he wasn't at Tiffany's wedding because it did look like him. He's too short. So, I don't know.
Well, if you're standing next to Barron,
well, I put that in chat too, but they said he's taller than Don Jr. or whatever. He's taller than something. He looked like he wasn't the same taller than them either. So I said, I don't know. That's what I thought too. I said, Barron's 6'8". 6'7". I said you would look next to anybody that tall, but I got my PP act on that one in Rhino chat too. What's up, Julie? Poppy Two Bears, Alpha, Life. What's up, What Life, Sharon?
Hi, Wildlife. Hi, Alpha Megan.
And it's time to make that wish come true. I still don't think I'm getting Kathy Ireland for Christmas. Yeah.
But I really want you to listen to Nancy Drew's take on it all and when she thinks things are going to happen.
Now that I know that I was like, what the fuck is this? I'm like, that ain't Nancy Drew. I'm like, well, I think maybe the speakers are under on my phone. They might be under it because I saw a whole list of people's, but I didn't actually read who they were. I thought I still had it pulled up.
Yeah, it was an awesome presentation that she put together, and just answering those questions at the end, she was getting very much more detailed. I couldn't understand a word you cut out.
I said it's pretty funny if they got the Hoagie Bear.
Oh, Hogan. Yeah.
Or Hogan. Call him the Hoagie Bear.
She said the entire city was flooded because and how they did it. I mean, she was giving detailed information. So, thank you very much, Kelly K, for providing that link. Now we just got to get Rhino on the right speech because he was just listening to Patrick Gunnels the entire time.
Well, I was thoroughly confused because I'm like, okay, what did she pop in this thing at? I was like, where did she
There's a
pop
list
in
of
this
guest
thing at?
speakers off to the right. Off to the right. You just got to look down and click on Nancy Drew, and then she'll pop up.
Well, they had a bunch of list of people below the thing, so maybe it's there. Maybe that's where it's out on the phone. I don't know.
Maybe that's where it's at on the phone. Yeah.
Right. I didn't look. I mean, I didn't read the names, but I guess I should have. But...
Let me see. I can probably do it on my phone. Hold on. Let me see. If I click on the link that you sent me on my phone, let's see where.
No, I don't feel so dumb. I was like, what the fuck? I'm like, Yeah, I forgot to do my little disclaimer today, too. I forgot all about that. Yeah, well, I'll do it tomorrow.
Yeah, okay, yes, there's a list of names. Go down to Nancy Drew, click on Nancy Drew. Okay.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, yep, okay. Oh. Then it takes you right to Nancy Drew's video. You got to scroll back up to see it, but yeah. That's how it's done. You'll love it because she talks about Maryland and everything.
Rhinos are stupid sometimes. You know, they got to be led by the tail. Come over here, dummy.
It was awesome, Kelly K. Thank you. Yeah, it was a big deal because it just it reinforces.
I think it's funny if they arrest a Hoagie Bear. That's funny as shit.
They very well could have. The whole place was surrounded.
The Hoagie Bear.
And it was the military that took him.
The Hoagie Bear.
If they took him, it was the military.
Well, maybe he went with one that time when they went after the other 26 governors. Maybe he was like rounded up then.
Possibly.
Remember the time they said they were going after the 26 other governors or some shit?
Yeah.
So maybe
okay, I'm going to mute for a minute. Chewy needs to go out. Hold on.
Oh no, it's got a wee wee. Chewy. Chewy's got to go drain the vein. What's up, Crusader? The creep Crusader. What's up, Gina? Welcome. Woo woo woo. Not anywhere, I know. Yeah, I don't know. I ain't finding it either, so don't feel bad. Now I was on Right Side Broadcasting on Rumble. I didn't see shit except all his previous bullshit. 2 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago, 10 days ago. That didn't have nothing for tonight. So I don't know. I don't know. Did he say anything? I have no clue. Well, put it this way, his time is running short because, I mean, time's running through the hourglass real fucking quick because the White Hats, they lost 5 more of them off of Berger's team. 5 more high-level fucking 3-star, 2-star admirals, fucking generals and shit said, boop, see ya. Fuck you, Trump team. Fuck you, General Berger.
Yes, but that comes from Real Raw News.
Well, but go ahead. Real Raw News, but I did find the first time I've heard it said somewhere else that as of January 20th, 2021, the United States was put under a military provisional government. And neither Trump nor Biden has the nuclear codes. Supposedly, General Berger is the one holding the nuclear codes.
That would make sense.
Because this last time that Poland did their shit, or not Poland, but Ukraine dropping their shit on Poland, if Biden would have had the nuclear codes, we would have been in a nuclear Armageddon or a nuclear war standoff. Because he talked to Berger, put us to DEFCON 3 I'm talking about Trump, and then Putin called him right after that. And Putin sent over all the video evidence and all the other shit. And he said it had to be a weapon they sold to Ukraine a while ago because it still got Ukrainian writing on it. He said all the Russian weapons now have Russian and current whatever shit written on it, and it's none of it's in Ukraine. So
where's the disclaimer? I thought you were going to put the disclaimer at the bottom of the show.
I forgot about it. Okay. I forgot about it. I was busy talking to everybody today. Jeez, it was. I was on the phone forever in 10 years.
Okay.
Every time I got off the phone, somebody else says, "Hello, hey, what do you think about this?" I don't know. People going bonkers. Some of the shit they're coming up with is definitely going bonkers. I mean, I get it. Everybody wants the Supreme Court to take the case. I mean, they may not. I would tend to side, but they probably won't because I don't think they want to stick their nose into that shit. But
And I side with it that they will, because they have seen more and more and more and more and more evidence over the past 2 years of all of this
right, but
fraudulent crap happening.
I'm going by the last 6 months and a year ago rulings. And if I was them, I'd just toss that shit to the military and keep my hands dirt clean if that was me. But the four that you're counting on, the four they're counting on is Amy Coney Barrett, Clarence Thomas, and Alito will probably definitely sign on it. Whether you get Kavanaugh and Amy Coney Barrett, that's a good question, whether that is. And then you still have to wonder if you're going to be able to get 5 votes out of that to have a majority to fucking rule on it the way you want it to get ruled.
Okay,
Because you know
so you
Sotomayor and
know,
you know Kagan ain't doing it. You know
right,
the
we know
other new piece of shit they
Gorsuch
just
will.
got ain't. That
Do you remember that court reporter that was standing outside of the room when Roberts was yelling and screaming at all the other justices about taking up the Texas case? Remember
mm-hmm.
that? Okay,
Yeah.
so Gorsuch is the one that spoke up and said, we have to do this. And then Clarence Thomas said to John Roberts, John, it's our job. And Gorsuch and Roberts were yelling and screaming at each other regarding the case. And then Amy Comer, then Roberts looks at Amy Coney Barrett and Kavanaugh and said, "You two juniors are going to do what the hell I tell you to do." Um, so that they went ahead and skipped on the case due to standing. But I think it's going to be Thomas, Alito, Gorsuch, and then it's going to be either Amy Coney Barrett or Kavanaugh that joins in with them to accept the case. There's too much fraud that's been going on, and it's been going on all over the world. It's not just us. It's not just us. These machines are being used all over the world. They are
I
manipulating
get
the vote
that. I
all
get
over the
that.
world. It's
I get
in your
that.
face now.
It's in your face, but the Supreme Court, I do not think, is going to stick their toe into the water to get rid of 388 congressmen, a sitting president, a sitting vice
If it was
president,
just
Speaker
up
of the
to
House.
Roberts, if it was just up to Roberts, he would say no. But it's not just up to Roberts.
Well, you can say Sotomayor is going to not go vote for it. Kagan's not going to vote for it. The new bitch not going to vote for it. Roberts ain't going to vote for it. So there's four right there. The other five, you might win, maybe, maybe not. I'm
Yeah, I
just
know.
saying,
It's a
going
toss
by
up.
their previous 6 months and a year ago rulings, they seem like no interest, no great taste for sticking their nose in anything that's got anything to do with either election. Just my said. I don't know. They could surprise everybody, but all they have to say is either yay or nay. They don't have to give a reason. All they have to say is denied, poof, and it goes away. Not goes away, but that court case in the writ of centurion goes poof, and then you can toss
Well,
it to
you
the
know what?
military.
I think the military steps in at that point either way, don't you?
Well, the military should already be stepping in, and I would assume that the Marine Corps is trying to weed out traitors because if they just lost another 5 white hats, then they need to start. They need to find a leak about this shit with the Federal Reserve too, if that even happened.
Yes, because S. Junon went ahead and gave intel out saying that the Marines have been activated to weed out traitors within the military. So now, I do want to say that the Marines have been at the Capitol this entire week. The 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th, and 18th, those buses have been in front of the Capitol. What they're doing there, we don't know. Are they in full dress blues? We don't know. But
I didn't say
according
the.
to Nancy
Wait a minute.
Drew,
I didn't say the whole bus was. I'm saying the person driving the bus was.
okay, Fine.
And the one that makes you
I am thinking that they are going to be replacing Capitol
Police. Wearing
Police.
short sleeves.
I think they're taking over the Capitol building, and they're gonna tell Capitol Police, you know, you can go home now. We've got this.
They can say they can Capitol Police go home, but they're not going to be in dress blues. Marines do not do any of that shit in their dress blue uniforms.
All right, but we don't know that they're in dress blues, do we? We don't.
The guy driving the bus
anything.
would be.
The guy driving
the bus is, but why would he be in dress blues and the rest of them be dressed in normal?
Can you think outside of the box for a minute, too?
You don't think outside of the box in a Marine.
Yes, you've got to. Otherwise, if everybody knows the damn playbook, you're never going to win anything.
It don't matter.
If the playbook is out there and you go by standard operating procedures all the damn time.
If you lose a man, he's going to be the next man up. He ain't going to do shit in wearing dress blues and a short sleeve shirt in the wintertime.
There's not going to be a shootout at the Capitol. There's not going to be a shootout at the Capitol.
Well, I can tell you what, they're not walking in with their dress blues and tapping them, go, we're going to take over here, dude, and not be armed or anything else. That ain't happening. They're going to be wearing their camis and all that shit and have a sidearm or a rifle with them.
Are you telling me that in their dress blues they don't carry any weapons whatsoever?
Who doesn't carry weapons?
Are you saying if they're in their dress blues, they do not carry any weapons?
We do not go and do prisoners. We don't shoot people. We don't wear dress blues to do anything that you get dirty. It's like wearing your Sunday suit to change the oil in your car. It's not done. They do not wear dress blues to do anything stupid.
Okay.
Just like the dude driving the bus. If he has dress blues on, what the fuck? That means he would have fatigues like everybody else. Because if one of them gets injured or shot,
says yes, they do on special duty. Yes, they do on special duty. That's why I'm saying right now. I mean, you've got in out of the box situations,
like embassy
standard operating procedures do not always.
Duty. They don't do it when you know you're going to go raid a fucking Capitol or arrest somebody.
Who says they're raiding? Who says they're arresting? I'm saying they're taking over. I'm saying that they're telling the Capitol Police, say thanks a lot, go home. We're now taking over.
Exactly, but they're not going to be standing there in their dress blue outfits because it's not a United States embassy and it's foreign fucking territory. They're going to be in fatigues with a sidearm or a weapon. They're not going to be in dress blues. It's not U.S. soil. An embassy is considered U.S. soil in other countries. The capital, D.C., is not considered U.S. soil. It's foreign territory. Just saying.
Okay, thank you.
I'm just saying, well, it makes no sense.
Oh, the White House detail. White House detail is all in his dress blues, isn't he? Yes, he is.
They're not at the White House.
White House is on foreign territory.
Well, I forgot everything I learned. Never mind. I don't know nothing. I'm not gonna say nothing.
I'm saying you gotta think outside the box.
I'm thinking outside the box. A certain person better get off his ass real fucking quick to send a tide, or he's gonna be shit out of luck. Simple as that.
Maybe it's your transgender Marines. Okay.
Oh, well, you know, we got to do the Chippendale pose behind Biden with our fucked up uniforms on there, too. Woo, 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 Chippendales. Da, 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 da. Oh, we probably marched in and went in with our tutus on to take care of the Capitol Police, just so they wouldn't get laughed at, you know.
So the White House guy that stands at the front door, there's normally two of them. They're in their dress blues. The one at the side entrance is in his dress blues. Right, so they're doing special detail at the White House.
Apples and oranges.
No, I'm not. No, I'm
Yes,
not.
you are talking apples and oranges. They're special. Yes, they do have the White House detail and all that other stuff. But if you're going to relieve the Capitol Police, you're not wearing your dress blues. They're a formal, dressiest uniform like a tuxedo. You don't go change your oil in a tuxedo.
Okay. Well, who knows what the hell they're talking about because I don't. But Jeff B does make a good point. Special duty, and the White House has their dress blues on too.
They're not. Oh, that's the thing. Not on special duty at the White House. They're coming as an invading force. They're not going to be dress blues. And she look at Nurse Julie. She says, dress blues, weddings, funerals, Marine Corps ball. All normal shit that you would wear a tuxedo to. We do not guard prisoners in dress blues. We provide security at these in dress blues. Yes. Do they wear dress blues for White House detail? Yes, they do. But if you're going to arrest
But no, they would
party
never,
prisoner,
ever, ever wear blues at the Capitol. Okay.
they would not. They would not. There's
All
certain
right.
things they don't do. Just like the Marines do not use umbrellas. We have good authority. Shit doesn't melt, boys. We wear raincoats and we stand in the rain and get fucking wet. We don't have umbrellas. There's a lot of things that the Marine Corps does or doesn't do that a bunch of other services don't. Just saying.
I know. I'm just saying. Anyways, they've been there for a week.
We got footies. I don't know. But see, the one that gets me is okay. I'm not saying what I don't know what the other people on the bus were dressed for. Just it seems strange that the guy driving the bus has got dress blue pants on and a short sleeve shirt for one. It's like, what the fuck are you doing in DC in a short sleeve shirt? It's cold in DC. You would have a
You
long
got to
sleeve.
figure out when that picture was taken. We got to figure out a date. I know what picture you're talking about because the picture was trying to emphasize on the stripes on his sleeve. I need to figure out when that was actually taken.
Well, she showed it. I suppose it's one of them dudes on the bus now. I'm like, I don't know why you be wearing short sleeves because it's fucking cold in DC.
Yeah, it is now.
Well,
let me see.
I'm just saying the reason it's
okay.
Ooh, I received a text about an hour. The chicken's in the pot. Time to cook it. Oh my goodness. We're having chicken adobo for Friday night food. Woo-hoo, chicken adobo. I don't know what that means, but you know. Yeah,
well, it sounds good to me. I'll take it. Whatever chicken that is. Hopefully that's Biden.
Somebody said they were there for a week of celebration in honor of Veterans Day. I said, I don't know about that one, but whatever.
Yeah, not for a week.
Form number 4.
Yeah, the buses were there. That you would have, if they were there for Veterans Day, you would have seen them out on the mall doing their flag ceremony or something like that. That's not what was happening. They would have made themselves known. They would have been doing some sort of celebration thing. They're not making themselves known except for the buses out in the front. Means they're inside.
Well, that was on the 10th. Jeff B says it's an op storm from number 4. Yeah. I don't know.
What does that mean?
I don't know. I'm not in special ops, so I don't know. I was on the air wing side of the house.
Damn.
We never did any special. We carried special ops, but we never did any. I mean, we just dropped the dudes off. We didn't. We just told them where to fly and where to drop them. That's about it.
Oh, you were on the helicopter?
Yeah.
Okay.
I dropped numerous SEAL teams. Them dudes are crazy.
You weren't flying the helicopter, but you were dropping them off, right? You were part of the crew.
No, I was hanging out the side of the
Yeah.
plane,
Okay.
out the side of the door with a gun. Yeah.
Okay. Good.
Meaning the target is acquired. Execute. Get lucky, hopefully.
Good.
No, them I don't know if you know what fast roping is. You pretty much send this big, fat ass rope that's got a bunch of, well, it doesn't even have knots on it. It's just you send a big ass fat rope and you put your feet, your hands and your feet around it, have a pair of leather gloves, and you just slide down that bitch as fast as you can. And at the bottom, if you fuck up an ankle or something, you still get out the way because the next dude's going to stomp on your ass. It's like interesting. It's like you got to be crazy. Well, see, everybody thinks that the SEAL people are like real ginormous people and stuff like that. Some of them dudes are like small as shit, but man, they're like, woof, they're like little fucking Tasmanian devils and shit. I had some dude that was 5 foot, man. That bastard put a foot right by my ear. I could hear it whiz. He goes, I could have kicked your fucking head off if I wanted to. I'm sure you could have. You just heard his
Oh,
foot
yeah. Okay.
go.
So Mr. T, when it said we can't let them get away with this, enough is enough. A response to garbage special counsel investigation. Okay. So yeah, he's basically saying he's probably giving the go ahead right now. Yep. That's what I think the speech is about.
They were our Uber. Yeah, Jeff B, you were our Uber. We ain't got no boats. You guys are the ones with the boats, not us. Yo, Jeff B, take us to Thailand. Can you to Japan? Can you take us to Thailand? Get some sucky sucky? See the story about the 22 alleged rail thieves arrested for stealing $18 million in goods. Oh my goodness. I didn't get none.
What else today? That was the big thing, especially with this guy's credentials. That really throws everybody for a loop. You wouldn't assign somebody with this kind of credentials to this kind of a case. It doesn't make sense. Oh, if you're on Twitter, you need to go into Twitter and pull up Elon Musk and then vote to reinstate President T. Go vote on Twitter. Let's see what the amount is now. I'll tell you what the score is now.
Not say whatever. She said she lives in D.C. They're all over the place. They're not on some secret mission, nor have they been on a bus for a week.
Oh my God, I live in D.C. They are all over the place. They are not on a secret mission, nor have they been on buses for a week. Okay, so, well, you've got some at the White House, or some at the Capitol, and then what? And then they're all over the place doing all sorts of stuff. Okay, good. That's what we want to see.
I don't know about that. He said they're all over the place. He didn't say exactly where they were at. He just said they're all over the place.
Right. That's good, though. I want to hear that. Yeah, I bet you anything we get the storm is upon us if today. Elon Musk, please go to Elon Musk's thing right here. I want to see what the count is. Right now it is 57% yes, 43% no. Now we gotta catch up with the bots because the bots are gonna be voting no.
Marine, my ass rides at AB equipment, sir. That's only because they ain't giving us a big enough budget to buy our own fucking shit. Believe me, we would drive our own shit if they give it to us. Let's just think, sir. Excuse me, sir. Can you take us to Thailand? Excuse me, sir. Can you take us to Japan? Excuse me, sir. Can you take us here? Take us there?
Yeah, I know Mr. T said that he didn't want to go back on Twitter, but I think it's going to be a necessary evil.
Yeah, but ask the FB who's the one that guards the person that drives the boat, or should I say, is in command of the boat? What branch of the service guards the dude making all the decisions on the boat? Boop, boop, boop. They don't trust their own fucking sailors to guard the captain of the ship. Wonder why that is. Oh yeah, if you're taller than 6 foot on a Navy ship, you're hating fucking life. Hating life like a bitch. Because you'll be losing tons of skin on your fucking forehead.
Now, I saw Nancy Drew today, and you know there's supposed to be that big, huge wedding tomorrow. You know, when they have events, there's normally an event truck in front of the White House, you know, with the flowers.
Tents. They got
what?
tents. They have tents put up. Somebody said they had tents being put up.
Okay, I saw a rider truck in the back. I didn't see event trucks, so I wasn't sure what was going on with the rider trucks and whether or not they were actually going to be doing the wedding. I didn't see any tents with Nancy Drew's video. This doesn't mean that maybe when she was there in the morning around 11 o'clock, 12 noon, maybe they didn't have them up yet. Doesn't mean they're not going to. Just wanted to know. Yes, it's supposed to be at the White House. Exactly. And there were trucks there today. They just weren't event trucks. They weren't the trucks that we're used to seeing. There's this one company that handles all these events at the White House.
It's Biden's granddaughter, I think, is getting married to P6's.
Yeah.
One of P6's dudes or something, or the
And
other
yeah,
way
who's
around.
going to what's the weather situation? That's
Fucking
another
cold.
thing.
It's like 50 or less 50
Like
degrees.
they're going to have the wedding outside. Yeah, probably not. But there's one company that handles events. Now, it could be that they're using a different company because it's a wedding. I don't know. But there's one company that has clearance to do events at the White House. It's not like you can just hire
no
anybody.
fake wedding. I suppose Biden's granddaughter or somebody supposed to be getting married to P6's, whatever, or vice versa, maybe switched around. I don't know which gender's marrying who or what, but.
So I see snow in Ohio, but it's not going to make its way down to Washington, D.C.
You got to run it through Ukraine first, Jeff. They got to funnel the money back to you to get your event scheduled. Oh, I'm sorry. I think it's something else. I think it's something else. Well, that's pretty funny that ain't neither one of them carrying the football. General Berger's the one carrying the football. He's the one with the football codes. Well, I'd like to know. I'd like to know if that one fucking shit with the Federal Reserve is true or not. That's the one I'd like to find out because I find that hard.
Which one? What being true?
They were Marines and trying to take back the Federal Reserve and they got their ass whooped. I'm wondering.
Yeah,
if that's true or not.
I don't think that one's true. Okay, so I read what was on Real Raw News. I went over to YouTube because there's this guy that goes ahead and does real live video just like Nancy Drew does, but he does it in the middle of the night. And it was like 3 o'clock in the morning. I think it was on November 8th because it was election day. It was probably the morning of November 9th. Now, there were some strange trucks that came through and passed, and I can send you the link and tell you what time to go ahead and move it to this particular marker. I knew where he was standing. So I looked at a map to find out, okay, this is where he was. And this is where that semi truck, along with 3 utility trucks that came by, one right after the other, and he thought it was odd, and I thought that was odd. And he's like, "Oh, here they come with all these extra ballots, and they're going to the White House." I'm like, "Well, extra ballots would not be going to the White House." I guess he was just trying to make a joke about it. But I'm like, "Okay, you're here, and the Federal Reserve is over here." And that's a distance away, and I don't believe those trucks were headed in that direction. But ambulances would have been going off. Other things would have been going off. You would have heard something. There would have been commotion. I think it was a fluff piece. Like I said, Real Raw News has some fluff pieces in it. You have to read it like the
Oh, wait a minute.
National Enquirer.
I have a question. Why why would ambulances be going off?
Well, I mean, you would have had if people were taking fire, and they couldn't get
Well,
get to
supposedly they
them.
had 4 Marines killed instantly when they opened the door because they had a fucking they were tipped off somehow. So I guarantee you if it happened, Berger's pissed. So that's probably why they're weeding out traitors. If I had to guess, that's he's fucking smoking everybody out of the ranks to find out who fucking leaked the shit.
Okay, there would have been some
Because if
sort of
he lost
commotion
that
going
many
on.
men, I guarantee you he's pissed off.
I guarantee you too. But then you have the other people that go during the day into DC, and they were asked to go by the Federal Reserve, which they did. And there was no type of activity there whatsoever, and there was no evidence of a shootout. Now, are they going to have a cleanup crew come in right away, like you see in the movies, where they're just, here, remove the bodies and clean up the blood and replace all the glass and replace the doors within an hour time period and make sure there's no evidence of this anywhere? I mean, well, that's a little far fetched, but I guess it could happen.
I don't know. I just don't see you making up something like that. I mean, I get it that they probably supposedly they went with a 15-man team and they were outnumbered by like 3 to fucking 1. So that means somebody in Berger's chain of command fucking tipped the people off at the Federal Reserve. But the main thing to take away from it was the Federal Reserve was the one printing and sending it overseas.
Right, I agree. I believe that's being done. I don't know where it's being done, but it's being done. Now, everybody should know what we were talking about the other night is that if you look at your money and you look at the date, the year of it being printed, it would be very interesting to find out if you have anything past 2017. Do you have a 2018 bill? Do you have a 2019 bill? A 2020? So far, nobody has found any cash in circulation that has gone past 2017.
Well,
Now, what does that mean? We don't
I tell
know.
you what, everybody better start asking when if they start telling you to turn in your cash for this new shit. The first question you ask them, can you digitally track it? And it'll probably be, oh yes, sir, this thing can be digitally tracked and all that shit. And you throw it right back at them, say, where's the shit that can't be tracked? Exactly.
Right,
Throw it
right,
right back at them and say, well, shit that can't be tracked. Oh, well, it would have none. I said, well, here, you can this shit back. Have a nice day. I don't give a
right.
shit how
Okay,
much
not
fucking money it
true. The
is.
Federal Reserve is under construction and has been since 2020. There is a big, huge white, uh, what do you want, plyboard fence that is around the Federal Reserve. They do have these vacuums of air conditioning, these, I don't know, air circulation thingies going on. Yes, it's been under construction. Yes, there's no sight
Well,
of it, of anything.
supposedly, the Federal Reserve is being reinforced, is what they're saying.
I have no idea. It's under construction. There's a picture of what it's going to look like after they're done with all their construction on some board outside, like you would see with, what's being built here, blah, blah, blah.
Well,
That's what it is.
why would they be renovating the headquarters if no longer in business.
Because they're going to
fucking
use it
been
for
merged
something
into the
else. It's not
treasury.
going to be the Federal Reserve. It's going to be something else. They're just using the building. They're revamping the building to fit some other business. It's like they're gutting it and redoing it for something else. No, no. Do you need a box? Take this box. You need something to do? Chew on that. There you go. Have fun.
Drop kids out of helicopters at the White House? What the fuck?
What Nancy Drew was saying, I don't know what day that was, though. I got to go back and listen because there's a YouTube. She's got it on video. These helicopters were dropping down, and a whole bunch of children were coming out of the helicopters, and they were being walked over to the Eisenhower building, is what she said.
What?
Where did you get that? Who put that in there? I don't know what day that occurred on, though.
Huh.
Yeah, she gave a great presentation. No photos of the floods in Maryland or the kids, but she did say the kids were on a YouTube video. And she gave a date. So I gotta find it. Yeah, she was very detailed. Now I know why everybody was, saying you gotta watch
Kenny's
it.
mom's a bitch. Kenny's mom's a bitch.
Okay, I don't know who Kenny is.
South Park.
Oh.
Boop, 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 boop.
That's a good one to watch. I haven't thought about WKRP in Cincinnati. That's a good one to watch. Where can I watch that, Doc P? Where's it playing? Is it on Netflix, Hulu? Yeah, if I find it, I'll put it in Telegram.
Receipts. I got a receipt from Walmart. Is that good? Actually, I got two receipts from Walmart. Is that good?
She was talking about the tunnels. She has pictures of the tunnels. It was in her presentation. She has pictures of the Capitol being dug up. She's got all of that. And then when her presentation was over, somebody asked about the kids, and then she was going on about the day the helicopters were landing at the White House, and children were getting off the helicopters and being escorted over to the Eisenhower building. And she said that's on a YouTube video. So I got to check the date on that.
That just don't make any sense. That don't make any sense at all.
What, that they were rescuing kids out of tunnels and taking them there and shipping them out?
Whatever. I just don't see them putting them on a helicopter and that go the eyes into the Eisenhower building stuff. That just don't sound right.
I don't know. They were using it as a shelter place for, maybe it was, I don't know. They obviously had to get them out from where they were. They were in danger of where they were, so they lifted them out and they put them over there.
Yeah, but just the fact ending at the White House don't make any sense because that's like kind of most of your helicopter pilots aren't trained to drop and land at the White House. Not saying they can't, but it's not something they normally do.
I don't know. I have to watch the video, but that's something I'll search for this weekend.
No, just sounds weird. Sounds weird. Sounds weird.
She seems to be.
There you go.
Yeah, I know. I get it. I get it.
The land at the, except for the
Maybe they
president.
weren't landing at the White House lawn. Maybe they were landing at the park area. I don't know. Can only tell you what she was talking about. Like I said, you guys got to think outside the box under certain circumstances.
Well, certain circumstances, you don't think out in the military. Certain things you don't think outside the box.
That's
Landing
not
at the White
that.
House.
That's a death
Landing
wish
at the
right
White
there.
House.
That's a death wish right there. It
Landing at the
really
White
is.
House, 8 of them.
Well, you never know.
I got news for you. You're not landing at the White House just for the sake of landing at the White House to drop kids off. That just don't happen.
Please spare me. You know, you okay. Let me give you an example with my job. All right. You have a multi-billion-dollar corporation coming in, and we have standard operating procedures. Okay. And then your billion-dollar corporation wants to do things just a tad different, and you don't tell them no. You have special programmers that go ahead and program the shit for the way they want it because they are a multi-million-dollar corporation. If it's outside the box, so be it. They're called an outside the box company.
I got news for you. You are not landing at the White House if you're not the presidential Marine One with that just ain't happening. You can
Okay,
land
well then
somewhere
if
else
General
near the
Berger
White
tells
House,
you
but
to
you ain't
land at
landing
the
at the
White
White House
House,
to be out the
if
box.
General Berger tells you to land at the White House, are you going to land at the
not going to
White
tell you to
House?
land at the White House. I can tell you that now. Things in the Marine Corps that is not outside the box. You just don't fucking do the shit. There's no out. The Marine Corps don't think outside the box. You do it this way, that way, that way, and the way it's done. You can think outside the box all you want, but you do it the way they tell you to do it, how they tell you to do it, and when they tell you to do it. There's no thinking outside the box in the Marine Corps unless you're in special ops or in total outside the box. They don't just drop helicopters. I don't care. I don't know about if they were Marine Corps helicopters or not, but you just don't drop helicopters into the White House and drop kids off from wherever you supposedly just rescued them from. That does not sound correct, logical, or anything else.
Okay, when I find the video, we'll find out. She said there's a video. I've got to go find it.
Well, she likes to embellish a lot of things.
Yeah, I'm sure she does. Everybody does. With this particular adventure, there seems to be a lot of embellishing things. She says there's a video out there. I will track it down to find it. Then we'll see what happens.
Ooh, ooh. Maybe it'll drop turkeys from helicopters. Oh, that'd be cool. I better get my catcher's mitt if that's going to happen. Ah. Oh no.
Now, my question is, when the National Guard was in charge of everything before, after Jan 6th, and the National Guard came in, were there Capitol Police at the Capitol as well, or did they work in tandem together, or was it just the National Guard? Does anybody know the answer to that?
I don't think they were working in tandem. I think the National Guard just did their thing, and the Capitol Police did their thing. Really, could say for 100% sure, but I don't think they were working in tandem.
But they didn't ask the Capitol Police to leave. They didn't say, "Okay, we've got this. Go home."
I wouldn't think so.
Okay, Kelly Kate,
I
I
don't know
saw
for
the
sure.
video of the kids walking out of the White House too. I saw that one. She was talking about helicopters landing in the back and being ushered over to the Eisenhower building, which is the vice president. Yeah, the National Guard was not in dress blues. Not when they were taking over DC in 2021. But we're talking about the National Guard, not the Marines.
You're funny, boo boo.
Like it really matters.
You're funny, boo
Okay,
boo.
so Not My Name says the National Guard and the DC Police and Capitol Police all work together. Okay, thank you.
Okay.
We got a picture here. What do we got a picture of? Hold on, I gotta scroll back up. I don't want to miss this.
Oops.
What is this?
I don't know.
Oh, Commander General McKenzie on the ground in Kabul, Afghanistan, touring a control center at the airport. What's the date? August 8th. That's August 18th, 2021. Why are they putting this out?
Mm.
That's what I hate about these things. They post it and it's old. I hate that. I hate that. It's very big pet peeve. Just current events, please. Current events.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. See, and every time like I see these Department of Defense postings and all this kind of stuff that come off of Twitter and it says 11 hours ago and there's no date, then I have to go back and look to find out if there was actually a posting in Twitter on today's date. And 9 times out of 10, it's old.
Right.
It's just like, why are we recirculating this? This is ridiculous.
We got to circle back like RH. Oops, I didn't say that. Oh, sorry. Couldn't resist. Sorry.
No, it says, okay, guys, there's something major happening, taking place right now in Afghanistan that I can guarantee the MSM is completely silenced on. No, these pictures are old. These pictures are old. August of 2021.
Well, that's back when they blew shit up, right? Or that all the shit happened, right?
I believe so. I don't know when we left Afghanistan. Was it in August?
I think so. I don't know what year. It had to be in 2021. I think
2021.
so.
I
I
thought
think
we
so.
left. I don't know when we left. But it's just bullshit like this that just, it's like, okay, well, I won't share it because it's crap.
It's crap. I don't know.
See, wasn't that your lead story tonight when you came on about Afghanistan? And I bet you that's where you got it from, because I think it's in Rhino chat too. But they're
No,
old photos.
no, I asked you about Air Force One being there. I guess that's bullshit too. So I don't know. No, I didn't start off with that.
Okay.
I don't know. What even know what I started off with now. I'm like, I don't remember. I'm just saying that the time, the sand in the hourglass goes very short because The digital currency. What everybody don't understand, the biggest thing out of this is the digital currency. That's the shit that we do not want. I really don't. I mean, the rest of the shit's all important, but the biggest thing coming is digital currency. Tell them to stick that shit up their ass. We don't want it. Don't need it.
Right.
Don't want it. No how, no way, no shape.
Right.
And if they try to push us on us, toss it right the fuck back at them. I don't care if it's $10 million. Here, you can have it because you know what? They can flick it on and off just like a light switch. You don't believe they think you're a piece of shit. You got the wrong color hair, the wrong color eyes. Flick your cash. Sorry,
Well, I
not
think
good.
that's what they were trying. The White Hats were trying to show us when the truckers in Canada, their accounts got taken when they were protesting.
Well, look at what Brazil just did. Brazil Supreme Court just tried to go after all the participants they could find names of in fucking a southern South American country that's protesting a certain thing. That just happened today. They just tried to go after everybody's name that they could find and tag to an account to freeze it and take it.
Oh, really? The protesters?
Yes. If they've gotten your name or something, they're out in the streets, or they think you're out in the streets, they're taking your cash or freezing your account. Exactly.
Right. I know. We don't want that.
Well, so and everybody thinks that everything's hunky dory. It's not hunky dory, dude. We're in a very short time frame. In 2 weeks, the U.S. military or somebody's got to get off their ass, show something happening, or we're going to be in real deep shit. And somebody
Okay,
else
hold
that
on.
thinks he's king is going to be in real deep shit.
All right, so I need to go. This came out at 9:09. There is some activity right now outside the White House. Hadn't been there for a long time. I'm personally expecting when this goes, I see the tribunals in the White House. Can't wait. I think something's going to happen. Okay, I got to go to live stream and see if there's anything to this. Hold on. White House live feed.
Well, the best news of the day was that Judge Abigail decided they're going to start convicting these bastards in absentia, which means they don't have to be in the country, but they're going to hold a trial without them being here, and they're going to convict them. And as soon as they come back in the country, guess what you get, Ektai? Yeah.
Okay, I don't see any movement at all, and there's no trucks or anything in front of it, so I don't know where this activity is taking place. It's not. Is there anything? Is there a live feed to the back of the White House? I only see the live feed on the front of the White House. Is there something? Does anybody know? Let's see. The live feed of the back of the White House. Live feed of back House. No. Just the White House live cam.
How do you get kicked off a chat, Don? That's like almost impossible to do.
No, wait, there's somebody moving. Hold on. Okay, are you just gonna walk back and forth? If that's so, then you're military.
There's no, he said, I can see the White House from my house. Nothing is happening there except there were guests from wedding rehearsal.
Okay. That makes sense.
The activity was to the left of the White House.
The activity was to the left of the White House?
To the left of the White House. So I guess you would have to reverse it if, I don't know.
Something with police and sirens or something? Somebody getting arrested and... is that what it is?
I don't think any of that's happening, but... Can't say.
Well, there's nothing I could do. I don't live anywhere near Washington, D.C., thank goodness.
Yes, Laurie, see, there's a wedding there tomorrow. One of Biden's nieces, or I don't know, one of Biden's fucking relatives, P6's relatives, is getting married.
It's his granddaughter, I think.
Benjamin says he could use a turkey. He said he wants a turkey airdropped.
It'd be nice if they're going to put out a posting like this that they would put a picture of what's occurring with the date and the time. That would be really nice.
They're not going to do that.
No.
What? Are you guys got to go again? God, you animals, I swear. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Hold on, let me get the phone out the way. Hold on, turnoid. Damn dogs.
I don't know.
Get up here, dopey. Get up here. Goofball. Goofball. Go. Go pee. Man, it's going to be out tonight. I'm telling you that. Damn.
Yeah.
Get off of that.
Oh, yeah. Mr. T just asked why Biden doesn't have a special prosecutor assigned to him with all of his illegal activity.
Because everybody feels the Republicans do not hold the House until in January. So the first that you're
Yeah,
going to
I
see any
know,
of
I
it
know, I
is
know, I know,
February.
I know. He's just
If
putting
it,
it out there. He's just putting it out there. He's showing the double standard. Democrats get away with a whole bunch of shit. Plus, they're criminals. Hell of a lot of them are.
because if
Yeah,
as
foreign,
part
corrupt foreign
Executive Order
dealings.
140667. Oop, did I get booted?
Yeah, you did. We didn't hear anything.
Oh, well, I'm back again. Get out of my seat. Smith has a gun. Smith who? Who's talking about Smith? Go T.
Yeah, Jack Smith. Yeah, Jack Smith is leaving a role investigating war crimes to go back to investigating GJT. That tells me a lot right there. That what that tells you is number one, you never go ahead and assign somebody with these type of credentials for a Jan 6 investigation. It just doesn't happen. It would be somebody with Durham's credentials that would be assigned to the case to investigate Jan 6. What they're going to find is everyone in Congress has all this international shit going on. And that was, we all found that out with the FTX, the money laundering situation. They're they're in charge of the purse. So they're going ahead and saying, okay, we're going to give all this international aid over to Ukraine, and then they're funneling it through FTX. That was just discovered. And then it goes right back to the Democratic National Convention or Committee.
Oh, am I still here?
That's what you're going to find with all this shit. International money laundering, plus a whole bunch of other crap. That's why that guy was assigned to the case. You're going to find out who Garland is really a white hat instead of a black hat. That's what you're going to find out.
I don't think so about that one.
I think so.
Oh, I don't think that's going to. That's the best person that never got to be a Supreme Court justice.
Yeah, I know that, but he's actually got no. We already know the documents that came out of the out of Mar-a-Lago when they weren't anything. We already know that. I mean, it wasn't anything against Mr. T. You'll find out. Just sit back, relax, enjoy your popcorn. You'll see.
Ain't no popcorn now. It's called go time. It's called go time. Should be go time. Probably not going to be, but should be. It's time for the quarter pound man to get off his ass and start hamburgling these people. Start hamburgling them. Basmati rice is good. Yeah.
Then why was he hired? You're going to find out, like I said, that all of this FTX crap of money laundering going over to Ukraine as international aid is going to blow up in their frickin' face, and all the Congress people are going to be arrested for it. That's why he was hired. It's not as black and white as you think it is.
Well, the best one is they forced the dude to download all the FTX money to the Bahamian Islands. So that's a real interesting one, too. It ought to be interesting how they handle that one, too. I don't know. I didn't hear Trump's speech tonight. So what did he say? Anything worthwhile? Why would you have a 14-minute speech?
It was a 17-minute speech.
Oh, I should have guessed that one. What did he have to say? Anything good? Anything good?
Ask the chat. I only caught bits and pieces.
I don't know. I'll have to go back and watch it, I guess. Who's Basmatic and I have no. What are you talking about? Basmatic and Yasmin. Are they kind of is that rice type something? I didn't know there was that many difference. White rice, fried rice, white rice, fried rice.
I'm not in for a shock, but thank you.
I don't know. Well, I guess now we get to wait for.
It's a much larger crime to take my Republican dollars and go ahead and put them in an international aid package just to funnel it back to the Democrats? No, thank you.
Wait a minute. You got to be for the equal time there. It didn't you just go to the Democrats? It went to the Republicans too. It went to the Republicans too.
Well, any of the money laundering situation, whatever it is, they're going in the pockets.
So he saw where he talked about how he was hunted, attacked, most innocent, and may cause they never get him on a. Oh shit! What the? That fucker just don't learn. God, he's just. Ugh. Why would you? I don't get that. Why would you come out and do that for 17 minutes? For what?
What do you mean that's not true? It's all over the frickin' news. It's all over the news. Yes, it's true. The aid that went to Ukraine under an international aid package went from Ukraine to FTX and then FTX to the DNC. It's all over the news. And did some Republicans get pocketed some money too? Yeah, they're all dirty. It's all over the news.
Oh, Kevin McCarthy got a bunch of money too, so.
Yeah, I saw that. And it was like $20 million. Yeah, they're all going to these freaking super PACs.
Trump only eats Big Macs. How do you know, Benjamin? He might have a big rib in there or two. He might be eating that big rib before it goes by the wayside in another 3 days.
It's all over the freaking news. Plus, I've got documents here like crazy. Yes, Kevin McCarthy received a shitload of money going to a super PAC. That's how they're doing it. Yeah, all from FTX. So it's not just the Democrats, excuse me, but it went to DNC and then they're filtering it out.
From what I've understood, Laurie C., it's Kevin McCarthy, but I could be wrong.
It was Kevin McCarthy, super PAC.
No, I'm
who's
talking about
supposed to be
who's
speaker?
Speaker of the House. I think Kevin McCarthy's got the inside track, but who the fuck knows?
No, I don't believe anything, but thanks a lot, you know? Whatever, move on.
Christmas movie. I don't know if got it or not. I haven't been really following that side of the house too much. I mean, I don't know what. Well, they voted Mitch the Turtle back in, and last I heard they were voting Kevin McCarthy back in as speaker. So I don't know. Not as speaker, but it's as whatever. I hope he doesn't get it either, because Kevin McCarthy and Nancy Pelosi, he's 3 times worse. 3 times worse.
Yeah, they're all going, Happy Two Bears, it seems like they're all going into the super PACs and then they're all doing it. They're all bad. Went to the DNC
I
and
heard
then the
both. I know
DNC
who's
super
gonna. I don't
PAC.
know who got it actually. I don't even know if it's been decided yet personally. But
Oh, it's as far as speaker is concerned?
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Oh, but the best part on the Democrat side is old asshole Eddie Hoyer from Maryland is gonna step down too.
Oh yeah, that's cool too.
He was behind Pelosi. He was the number 2 in the House. He's gonna step down also. Well, Christ, he needs to. He's like 83 years old. He's been a piece of shit in Maryland's side for over 10 years. I think it's funny if they raided Hoagie Dog's house and took his ass away. That'd be funny. Oh, they're all going to be going, Don. I hear it, but it's got to be real fucking soon, dude. been hearing that for 2 years. Oh, they're all going to get this. They're all going to get that. Just wait for the next election. Oh, well, they committed the crime twice. So,
I know
we
it's
shall
getting
see.
old.
Comment on her post. Wedding news and public hangings at the White House together. Oh, that'd be cool. Wedding bells and public hangings. Woo! Why don't we just have a Democratic hunt? We can just hunt them. We'd get some hounds and get some horses and, da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, but you don't have orchids in the house there, Travis. You don't have orchids in the house that go bite the dust when you do it. Laurie C. killed an orchid. Killed an orchid. I'm telling you, orchid abuse. Couldn't have gone to the other room and just ripped it. She had to rip it where Ollie was at. Next thing you know, poof, he's dead. Poor Ollie. I don't even know what the hell that word means. MTG. Oh, did you see that? I got told to hush. I got told to hush. Oh my goodness. Oh, hush. Woo, woo, woo. Uh, yeah, I got to tie a string around my finger to make my disclaimer thing tomorrow. I totally forgot about it until I got on the show tonight. I was like, oops, shit, I never forgot to do something. MTG is a Seattle. Ooh, that would be interesting. Well, you don't take down. Oh, bullshit. It's been 5 years on. They've been at this shit 5 years. I don't give a shit if they don't get every fucking scumbag. Take back our country first. They worry about the other fucking flea bags later. Just saying. Clean our house, clean the country, clean the United States up, fix the United States, then worry about chasing all the other bad guys later the fuck on. Ain't really matter. The one that was interested when old Biden and fucking Trudeau and Klaus all wearing mayo jackets to the Chinese place. So kind of telling you that the Chinese, I don't think, are on the Team Trump, Team Putin side of the house. I think Xi's playing his own fucking game.
Oh, did you see that video where Xi was talking to Trudeau
Yeah, he
and
pretty
telling
much
Trudeau
smacked his
almost
PP
stabbed
around,
his face?
and then went wrong, strolling away like a scalded little bitch.
He went ahead and he got scolded by the Chinese because President Xi told him, "We don't go to the media. We don't do these kind of leaks that you're doing, this and that." And Trudeau goes, "Oh well, we can agree to disagree, blah blah blah." And
Right. He was
the
pretty much being a
Chinese
pussy.
president just shook his head no.
He was pretty much being a pussy. Not to be nasty, but that's pretty much what he was doing.
Yeah.
Well, here, I'll tell you what certain person needs to do. He needs the savage mood. The best things in life are savage. You can't be a winner if there's no losers. Every game is to force your opponent to lose. Force them to lose. Savagery is a prerequisite to be to victory. So, the other side is not playing by the rules. So it's called time. Chalk up a win and put on your big boy pants, get your hands dirty, links and all that shit. Oh, my avatar is doing that thing again. That's nice, captured. So I guess we'll be getting popped in and out now. Woohoo!
There's a posting here that said McCarthy used FTX cash to defeat conservatives in 2022, which means the people that were running against him, Kevin McCarthy's not a conservative, he's a rhino. So he was using that money too. So he's going to be bye-bye. He'll go bye-bye. He's guilty of a whole bunch of shit.
Nothing about doing it now, Don. It's called Trump is losing support like it's going out of fucking style. He's like a boat taking on fucking water, dude. Give it by the end of December, his ass is going to be a fucking submarine. You can only hold a coalition together for so long. They're lining up behind Mr. DeSantis and others. We're getting help behind the scenes from the Republicans. They're not getting help from the Republicans no more.
Okay, here.
So
what do we got now? What's the date on this shit? Let's see. There's a whole bunch of postings of planes. Yeah, I got no date. I got no November 18th, 5:30 p.m. Friday. Okay, thank you. I'll put this in Rhino chat for you. Or actually, I think it's already in Rhino chat. She'll put it there. Yeah, a whole bunch of plane activity. When was this? 5:30 p.m. this evening. Looks like yeah, it's just a whole bunch of military aircraft. No, I'm not seeing fighters. I'm seeing more like transport planes. To me, what are they?
Look at that, Travis.
I don't know what kind of plane this is. I see the call sign.
Is it big green and
what is an AE-10B5?
AE-10D5.
An AE-10BB. An AE-10BB. An AE-10B5. They all look like transporter planes. AE-10B5. I don't know what these are. They look like transporter planes to me. You'll have to go to Rhino chat. Go to Rhino chat real quick and look at it. Tell me what they are. I have no clue. Go into Rhino chat real quick and look at that posting that Shell put in there. It's the very last one. And tell me what those planes are.
Got to go all the way to the bottom of Rhino chat?
Yes.
Oh, Hit Girl saying it's a C-17.
Okay. What does that mean?
That's a heavy lifter. Second biggest
and what do they
plane
do?
we got. They carry, well, they can
What do
carry
they do?
troops. They carry cargo or equipment or peoples, but I mean, they usually don't carry peoples unless they have to.
Well, this is definitely not a single seat craft, that's for sure.
No, they're huge. They're the second biggest air transport we have next to a C-5B.
What does this mean when it says? What does this mean when it says hex with a semicolon and then it says AE-10B5? What is that telling me? It's obviously not the aircraft. What does that mean?
I don't know. It's a C-17. I have no clue what that sign or I don't know what that number means. Doesn't nothing to do with
I thought the RCH-318 was the call sign. Okay. It's a C-17. It carries a whole bunch. They're all over the place right now. How many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 in this picture going to different places. So 5 heavy hitters up today around 5:30 this afternoon. Yeah, they're National Guard planes. Are they National Guard planes?
I'm not sure about that.
Okay.
I don't know exactly how you dispose. Not up on marked planes to distinguish them from National Guard crap, because we never had to deal with that. La, 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 la. Okay, what the National Guard is. The National Guard has been federalized. They serve up 2 years consecutively. So if they go out for a month and they're done, and they come back for a month and serve 24 months continuously, unless that order is rescinded. Well, the national mobilization of the Guard in all 50 states has not been rescinded. So he's just keeps bringing that up to say, oh, it's national planes. Anytime you see a National Guard plane across the pond or somewhere on their thing, it means they're federalized. That's what he's trying to emphasize there.
I see. Thank you, Kelly K. He's trying to point out here on these postings that they're coming in and out of Air Reserve bases, National Guard bases. Thank you, Kelly K.
Well, what they're not telling you also is military aircraft cannot fly prisoners to Gitmo.
They haven't been, have they? They've been all charter flights.
No,
I'm
just saying most people don't know that the military cannot fly prisoners, military aircraft to Gitmo.
Okay, I don't know why not, but okay.
Well, I don't know the exact reason for it either, but there's what you can't fly.
It is what it is. They're not thinking outside the box on that one. It is what
I guess they're coloring within the lines.
The lines.
They're coloring within the lines. You get your fingers smacked like you do in Catholic school inside the box, unless you're told to do so.
Okay, fine.
I'm just saying. I've only done that once or twice in the Marine Corps, and it did not end well. I'm tell you that right now.
I get it. I get what you're saying. But my gosh, then everybody would have the playbook.
I get exactly what you're saying, and you would think so, but you start to color outside the boxes or step outside the box, you doesn't usually end well in the military.
Okay,
and I'm not the only one that'll say that to you. You think
outside? I think special forces is probably a little different. Now, can you tell me? All right, I know navies have Navy SEALs. Okay, the Navy has Navy SEALs. The Army has what? Delta Force and Green Beret. What does the Marines have?
They have Force Recon, MARSAC, and they got a bunch. They got Marine Raiders. They got MARSAC, Marine Force Recon. The top 3 that I can think of. There's 1 or 2 other ones that are super specialty somethings. I forgot what they are. But that's the top 3 is MARSAC, Marine Corps Recon, Marine Force Recon, and the Marine Raiders.
Okay, well, I would think they would have to think outside the box.
Yeah, but see, they're allowed to color outside the line.
Okay.
At certain times. Others of us are not allowed to color outside the line. It just doesn't end well. I can tell you that. can try to color outside lines, but you usually end up talking to somebody, or they come back. Well, it's usually a one-sided conversation. It's not a conversation. It's usually a one-sided conversation filled with a lot of
Not my
extras.
name. That the National Guard is federalized. My son is in the National Guard. He is over in Kuwait right now
It
serving.
was
They are
nationalized.
federalized.
I can answer that question for you. It was nationalized by Executive Order 13919 on January 6th and January 20th of 2021.
Yeah, they're taking their orders from the Pentagon. They're not really taking the orders from the governor.
The president authorized the Department of Defense to mobilize the reserve, the first time that the reserve and the National Guard have both been mobilized to national duty status, and it can only be rescinded by the President of the United States when the state of emergency is dealt with or replaced
He's been
or
in,
rescinded.
he's been over to Kuwait twice now. This is his second time. He's in Kansas National Guard. They are federalized.
Right, but the gray planes are not military aircraft. They're Lear jets, other things that are not they're not registered to the United States military. I'm just saying you cannot put like a C-17 full of prisoners or I don't know what else, or one of them blue and white planes that the military has, other shit. You cannot fly anything that's the United States military cannot fly prisoners to Guantanamo Bay. Guantanamo Bay, however you pronounce the shit. Why? I don't know. I think it's some kind of rule about the country or some bullshit. I forgot. I used to know, but I don't remember anymore. They've been federalized. Yes, they've been federalized. You're wrong, strolling along. I can give you the damn EO if you want. I think it's 13919, but I can look the EO up if you want. They are federalized. You're so people's ass. They have been federalized. The first time in the United States, the Reserve and the National Guard have both been federalized. What you're saying is an out and out piece of shit falseness. I can pull the receipt for that one. I know the receipt exactly for that one. Beep, 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 beep. I'll strongly disagree with that. I know that's bullshit. No, they're not. You're wrong, Mr. Rob P. Each state is not separate and not deployed separately. If the president enacts the fucking words executive order, the Department of Defense was authorized to call up the Reserve and National Guard. All 50 states were federalized. Look it up. You don't want to do the homework. Look it up. Look it up. Look it up. It's
I can
Executive
prove
Order
it to you. You guys need
13919.
to have proof that the National Guard is overseas because I can prove that.
You're
Do you
full of
need
shit
that?
strolling along. The new military branch is taking orders from the Pentagon. They are taking orders from the Pentagon. I can pull you to EO if you really need to proof, but look it up yourself, lazy ass. You're putting out bullshit that you don't know. I do know that one. I can tell you for a fact that they've been federalized. So you can stick that in your hat. That's not bullshit. That's not fear porn. That's not the fucking fact. Got the research, got the EO. It's a fucking fact. Same as ACOM every day. It's a fucking fact. You don't like it? Too bad. The National Guard, if they've been federalized, can go overseas. They can go any fucking where the Pentagon chooses to send their ass. Simple as that. They're the same as going from part time to full time. all you want. Not just shows how fucking dumb you are. You want to be stupid? Be stupid. I don't have to be told what I'm parenting on YouTube, asswipe. Go look it up. It's an executive order. It was implemented and it is still in force.
Yeah, we can prove it. We can prove it. Just a minute. You can stop all this because we can prove it. Let me find it. My son is over there right now. He's part of Kansas National Guard. He's been over there twice. I'm going to show you a posting that a sergeant posted out
Hold on.
that can prove what I'm saying.
Hold it down. I'll go grab it.
Well, I'm going to want you to share the screen here in just a minute. Got to find it first. There's so much crap I've got to go through just to get to it. Come on.
April 30th of 2020, the National Guard ordered to active duty. Rio 13919. Go get up, read it, weep. 13919. Go read it, go cry. Bullshit. The National
What date
Guard is
am I
not
on?
overseas regularly. That's all full of bullshit. They can't go overseas unless get federalized. So you're smoking bullshit there too.
Yeah, because under normal circumstances, they would just be servicing the state that they are from and take orders from high command that would go to the
EO is
governor.
13919, Travis. It was enacted on April 20th or 30th of 2020.
Oh, dang. We post so much crap in Rhino chat, I can't get to the date that I want. Let's see. Ryan, let's see. I got to get past November 18th, that's for sure.
All I have to say is both you strolling and not my name are wrong. Dead wrong. Dead wrong. Dead wrong. So,
Yeah, they are. They are.
enough of the stupidness. You're dead wrong.
What was that date? Wish I knew the date.
Woo, woo. What's up there, Patriot Missile? Woo woo.
It was last week, wasn't it? It was last week.
It's Executive Order
I think I can find
13919,
it.
Travis. I pulled it up a minute ago. I know it's there.
I sent my son a text and I said, "Is this you? Is this your group?" He said, "Yes."
It's got nothing to do with
What was
Derek
the
Johnson.
November
It's a
4th?
fact strolling along. It was done April 30th of 2020. The EO is 13919. Go look it up. I just looked a minute ago. You did too bad. Facts are facts. Shit is it. You don't like it, too bad. I know it's 13919. I just looked it up. No, that was not for the month there in DC. That shows how little you know. It's got nothing to do for it. That's what was brought online as being federalized. They can be federalized for 24 consecutively. If they're not used for the 24 months consecutively, like say they're used for a month and then they go back to their states, they can be reused again and again and again. Whatever.
Oh my gosh.
Right? 2020 Trump president was the one that's executive ordered up.
I can't hear you. I can't hear you breaking up.
Doesn't work. If you choose not to believe facts, go fuck yourself. All I have to say, go fuck yourself. Right there is Travis just put it up. There's the link. Go fuck yourselves. Strolling along. I don't have to get fired up. You're a fucking piece of shit troll. You don't know. You shouldn't even be in this fucking country. Go fucking look it up there, asswipe. There's the link. Two spots above it. Read it and weep, asswipe.
Okay, I think I got it. Hold on. Here we go.
You don't look up Federalization National Guard 2022, asshole. You look up EO 13919. Genius.
Okay, go ahead and let me share my screen if I could, please.
Sure. Hold on. Beep, beep, beep. I do.
No. Window. I want the entire screen. Okay, share. Now go here and here. Okay, Kansas Guard soldiers train with HIMARS, High Mobility Artillery Rocket Systems in Kuwait. This is my son's group. He is in the Kansas National Guard. He is over in Kuwait right now. The date on this is November 4th, 2022 at 9:46 a.m. His sergeant was instructed to make this posting on Twitter. This is his sergeant. Got it? Everybody got that? It's National Guard. They're doing this over in Kuwait. Are you able to see that, Rhino?
Yeah. I just maximized it a minute ago.
Okay, I'm going to stop sharing. Okay. So that should put an end to that. There's a whole bunch of other tweets out there too that they were instructed to do on November 4th. That's why it's in Rhino chat to begin with. I thought it was strange.
I didn't use a tweet. I Googled it. Google EO 13919. All you gotta do, read it. There's also another EO that they put out too. There's a whole bunch of EOs that they put out about it, but they're federalized.
Yeah, his paychecks are coming from the federal government, not from the state. Where did he go? They kicked him off? Are you back now?
I guess.
Okay.
I gotta keep changing seats. Whatever. Believe what you choose to believe.
Typically, we don't care.
Don't really
We
care.
know what's going on.
Choose to believe what you believe. Don't matter. Oh yeah, all do so much research.
Yeah, they don't. Some do, some don't.
Don't know. All you got to go is Executive Order 13919, Title 10 is right where it says it. So don't really matter. Don't really matter. Correct, Blackjack. No, it's EO 39. I just looked it up. I just pulled it up on Google.
Maybe you need to share your screen.
I don't know how I can get it over here, but hold on. I can screen. Maybe I can paste it
Are
or
you on a
something.
phone or a laptop?
I'm on a phone.
Yeah, that'll be difficult then. I don't know how that's done.
Don't matter. They can look it up. They got the EO.
Yeah,
No,
they
choose
can.
not to believe
They
it. It's
can.
too bad.
They can.
They can be activated for consecutive 200 or 2 years consecutively. If they're not used for that whole 2 years, then they go back to the state until they're called up again.
You mean 2 years,
Doesn't
not 200 years.
well, I'm not
They
sure. They
wouldn't
can
be
be called
alive.
up for 2 years consecutively. So that means that they're 2 months and then they go back to their state, then they can be used again for another 2 months, years consecutively if they want to. So
Yeah. Travis says he just dropped it 3 times.
Well,
He
so we
dropped the
got
link 3 times.
we got network issue here too. So I don't know if it's still here or not. Yeah, I'm in the yellow. Whatever.
No, I said that Travis dropped the link to the EO 3 times.
Right. Beep, beep, beep.
They're just here to disagree with everything you have to say. They're just trying to get you to yell at them. Get a rise out of you.
Done with that. Whatever. They don't want to read. Too bad.
Yeah, I
Beep, beep.
know.
Thanks, Travis. Thank you, Travis. Uh, you
So I'd like to see what this is at Twitter as far as the count is concerned.
know, I nobody got blocked. They got timed out. It's a difference.
Okay, do a search. Elon.
If I really wanted to, I'd back and pull up all the bullshit, but they're not going to listen. It don't matter. So who gives a rat's ass? They can believe what they want. Gives a rat's ass. They're federalized, so they're federalized. So you take it, whatever. Got to do it with the EOs. They don't really care, so it don't matter. So why bother them? He did drop the link 3 different times.
Anyways, anything else to talk about tonight? I'm tired. I'm going to go to bed. Unless there's something
Oh,
else
that's right.
here. What?
After Friday. Woo.
I guess he was cut off on his speech. It says all networks cut not long after he started his speech. I don't know. I don't know what that means. They cut him off or he cut in for his speech. I don't know. They're not getting a clear direction there. I'm not sure.
Benjamin goes, I'll probably drop a link in the morning. He was cut off as watching him on C-SPAN. That's interesting.
They lost feed.
Oh, amazing how that happened. Amazing how that happened. I wonder. I wonder why. Can't imagine. Just such amazing. Shit's funny. Funny, funny, funny. Now the question is cut him off because he was like as usual. That's nice. The hounds, sick girl. They got their winter coats on. I'm sure they got the winter coats on. The hounds. Oh yeah. I'm gonna buy me a coat for these dogs. I think because they ain't got enough fur. These monsters ain't got enough
Lying as
fur.
usual. Well, you're gonna find out that you guys are the fucking liars, not us.
They ain't got enough fur. He didn't say anything new, just talked about the corruption and that we be talking our country back. What's up, David? Woo! Got me some McChickens tonight, baby. Got me some McChickens. Yeah, it's fucking windy here and cold tonight. Well, the heat slid around a little bit to the warm air. Not hot, but it's warmer than it was. Yeah. I don't know. The owner of the channel can raise his hand high and fast about that. Chicken tenders, fries, homemade. Oh my, chicken tenders. Woo! Kangaroo meat at McDonald's, but
I am part of the military family. Is that what you want? My son's in the military. I can raise my hand. I am part of the support group.
that works real well. I don't know why my side does not that. That didn't work. I don't understand why.
Exactly, David N. Thank you.
Oh, there, man.
It's probably time to go, not my name. Probably past your bedtime. Isn't it like 11 o'clock there? Probably time for you to exit stage left.
There we go. Beep, beep, beep. 25 degrees. Oh my. That's all right. I took care of them. They're going to sit on their ass for a while. Both blocked for 5 minutes.
Time out.
Yeah, timed out. No, is you going to be that fucking stupid? I'm sorry. Blatant stupidity is not a fucking excuse. Sorry. If you want to be stupid and can stupid, then go find somewhere else place that you want to be stupid. Not to get ugly. Nobody got blocked. They got timed out. You get timed out. You can think about it. You can come back. Nobody blocked them permanently. They're just timed out. Too bad. My show, you don't like it? Too bad. Go somewhere else. There's no you can go fucking spew your bullshit on. Ain't gonna be fucking here. Especially when you're dead flat fucking wrong. Dead flat fucking wrong. And I'll hit you on that tooth and nail. You don't like it. Too bad. Shit. Facts are facts. You don't like them? Too bad. You can dispute them all you want. They're not. They're facts. Got receipts for that one. How did I do that? You gave me a wrench. YouTube must have taken it. I don't even know how I did that. I didn't give anybody a wrench last night that I
What
know of.
happened here?
Well, I timed them out, so timed them out for 5 minutes. I don't know. Hold on. I'll tell you what it is here in a minute. Ooh, it's gonna be fucking cold tomorrow. They ain't tell me what it is right now. It's gonna be cold tomorrow. 57 degrees cooler than today. Yeah, shit. Might not see me move all day long. Ew. I tell you what, I do not like cold weather. 70 mile per hour north winds. Oh my goodness, the poor hounds. They're gonna be staying in the house. I'm hounded. Fucking, we ain't going outside except the pee pee. We ain't going in there except the pee pee.
That's cute, Kathy.
Well, not too bad. Yeah, well, I definitely don't like 102 a shade. No, hell no.
It went from one extreme to the next with you this year. There was like no in between.
Oh, I know. We had like 2 days that were in the mid 70s, and it's like temperature went poof. But it's a normal weather for us because normally this time of the year we're like in the mid 60s, low 70s. I mean, Christmas time you'd be walking around in shorts chasing a Christmas tree. It only gets like nippy like the 1st of January.
Just what, last week or 2 weeks ago, the weather was so hot that you were in the shade and complaining that you were sweating your ass off. Now it's just so freaking cold.
Oh, I tell you what, that fucking 5 days I didn't have an air conditioner was miserable. Miserable.
Well, on Monday, actually, I think Sunday and Monday, we're warming up into the 50s. So it's got to be pretty good for you too. You're probably going to be in the 60s next week.
Right. No, it's supposed to after Thanksgiving. It's supposed to be 65 something going by the temperature chart, but
All right, I'm going to go.
Around.
It's time to go. It's past my bedtime. I need to go.
Nighty night, Savannah. Nighty night.
Good night. We'll talk tomorrow. Good night, everyone.
Have fun sleeping late. I said have fun sleeping
Yeah,
late.
I know. I can't wait. I can't wait. I'm really looking forward to sleeping in tomorrow. Very much so. All right. We'll talk tomorrow. Have a good night, everyone. Bye.
Oh no. I don't by himself. Oh my. Said Louis to pay for you to live in there. They should. Fucking in August and September. Exactly. Rest of the year I could deal with. I mean, I don't like it, but I could deal with it. The fucking heat, no. Fuck no. I don't know. I must have hit you by mistake. Did I? Oh well, sorry. I must have hit you by mistake instead. Sorry there, David Eden. I don't think I did though. To the other two, but right, that was an accident. It wasn't me. It did that. I did stroll along and not the other dude. Oops, sorry about that. Whoops. Sorry about that there, Mr. David N. I got them big ass rhino fingers, you know. Got the big ass rhino fingers. Sorry about that. Somebody did. I have to do that tomorrow. I can't do it while I'm doing the show. I can do it tomorrow because if I jump over to the other side right now, it's gonna boot me out of here. The way it's been acting in the last 10 minutes. Yeah. All right, well, that's not a problem. I can do that tomorrow when the live chat pops up on this reel on the other side. I could try to do it now, but it would kick my ass out the way it's still playing tonight. Didn't want to let me back in. I was looking for the EOs. I was like, yeah, shit. See, it was a sissy K. Wasn't the big rhino fingers after all. I got to know, not me and the other motherfucker. See, it pisses me off shit like that because that one I know by heart. I know. See, I knew the EO by heart. That's the same way with the Marine Corps. There's certain things that you don't color outside the lines. Certain things with the Marine Corps you don't color outside the lines, or you definitely could a one-way conversation, and you ain't the one talking. Sissy K just wants to beat something on a Friday night. Yeah, my goodness. He wants to beat on somebody on a Friday night. 69. I fucking wish we got it. We're going to be 52. Fucking be cold. Today, I was like, shit. Yeah. That's all right. I got some tovers. I guess maybe I'll save my burger for tomorrow then. Maybe I'll skip breakfast. Yeah. Yeah, Sissy K just wants to beat it. She just wants to beat it. After all, the girl's killing. She killed the chicken hawk. He's going after the chicken hawk. She's going after the chicken hawk. My goodness. Anytime you have a 69 temperature, that's a good thing. I had two McChickens. I had two McChickens with cheese for Din Din. That's because I couldn't get the Zaxby's app or the fucking Pizza Hut app to work. You're having app issues here today. Yeah, you got to get their McRib in the next 3 days, man. McRib's going away in 3 days. Woo! Oh shit! Got Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. By Wednesday, the McRib is gone. The McRib is gone. Oh my god! What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? Yeah, I know that or a 66, 60, 68 or a 67, you know. Just tell you once or twice. Yeah. I wish you could put cheese on the damn thing. I tried ordering that shit just to not even in the app, just to call it, walk it up there like, they put cheese on it. I'm like, why not? Uh, yeah, it's only a mystery meat if you're curious. It's only mystery meat if you're curious, Kelly K. Fear not, I've eaten one or two, 3 or 4 of them in the last few weeks, and I've lived to live another day, so woo. They look weird, but it tastes pretty good. It's not bad. Wouldn't want to have a steady diet of them, but they're not bad now and then. Something different. I'm waiting for the damn chicken Big Mac to come from across the pond, but it ain't got here yet. So, oh man. Whoop, 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 whoop. Sweet peppers on a McRib sounds good. It ain't too bad. It's all right. I wouldn't like a steady diet of them, but they're all right. A chicken Big Mac be good. It depends what chicken they use. If they use the McChicken, then no, it ain't gonna be no good. But if they come up with a different chicken patty or a grilled chicken patty or something, then it'd be fucking awesome. Probably be expensive as shit, but it'd be good. Ooh, double McRib with cheese. Christ, that bastard probably be like $7 or $8. Double McRib. Can I have a double McRib with cheese? That'd be awesome. Sloppy as shit. The McRib is a sloppy sandwich, not something you want to eat and drive at the same time. Ooh yeah, the Burger King fish sandwich is pretty good. The best fish sandwich is the one from Wendy's. Oh my goodness, they're lovely. Oh yeah, they're sloppy. Double McRib with cheese. That's a mess. I know you can't drive a car and eat at the same time. You can barely sit and eat at the same time without messing your shirt up. Could be just be me, but I'm a slob. Slob what do you eat? I haven't been by Wendy's lately. Mm. Tell you what, you like red food, man. Apple con fucking salad or something. Man, that thing for rabbit food is pretty good. But good. If you got food, you gotta do rabbit food. Oh, look at that. Benjamin strolling down there. Sit. Oh, shit. Oh, yeah. I'll have to go by there tomorrow. What do you need? The street address of the store? I gotta go get a street address tomorrow. Billy J's in the house. That's funny, Gene. You're from Vermont. I got Vermont tags on my Infinity. I got Vermont tags on my Infinity. Nice green and white, baby. I got the nice green and white tags on my car. It's pretty funny. Flips these fuckers out down here all the time. They're like, because they got Vermont tags, but it matches my address is down here in Louisiana, and it fucks them up every time. Fucks them up every time. Yeah. Oi, oi, oi. Got Lily J's in the house. Woo woo. Yeah, well, I guess Trump's speech was supposed to be longer than 17 minutes, and they just chopped it off, or what? I don't know. I'll tell you what, the place me and Travis ate when he was down here, the Tostados, woo, that shit was the bomb. That shit was good as hell. Yeah, the Tostados was awesome. I'd go there again in a heartbeat. You know, I was by Laurie C's favorite place the other day. I kept calling my name to go in, but I didn't have enough money for it. And Canes, Raising Canes was calling my name. Woo-hoo. Raising Canes, baby. It's like I was going to do Zaxby's tonight, but just fucking what 10 chicken fingers and two Texas toast was like $18. I said, oh fuck that, fuck that. I ain't paying that for money for dinner. Ooh, yeah, every time I go to Raising Cane's, man, it's like $15. Every time I go to Raising Cane's, it's like $15. Big money, big money. Ooh, 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 ooh. For the beef barbecue Sammy, barbecue Sammy, Sammy in the house. I said I say a big beef barbecue Sammy. Yeah, the Waffle House is bad right down here, but it closes at like shit 1:30. Sonic's expensive as shit too. Oof. See, they don't even put the price on the menu. You pick shit out on their menu and get to the end, you're like, oh my god, need a bank loan. Is it like 1:30 though? Because they don't have people or people to work or something at night. I don't know. Fucking shit don't make no sense. We could make a fortune. We got them all too. It's just like some on this side of the world, and then you go about 2 exits down the highway, you hit the other side of the world, you'll re-drive. Oh, he was here a while ago. Oh, John 07 was here a while ago. Oops. .07. Controls we had to throw out. Ooh, controls. Uh-oh. Here we go. Signal time. Probably trying to tell me I've been on too long. Here we go. Trying to get bounced again. All right. All right. It's Friday night. Everybody be safe. Woo woo. Everybody be safe. We come back tomorrow for a Saturday. Woo woo. Everybody be safe. Have a blessed night. Woo woo. Thanks for stopping by. Righto, we'll get out of here. Oh, yeah. Maybe we'll have some good news tomorrow from some front. All right. Cue music. Bye. Maybe not. Maybe not. Oh yeah, we gonna use tail feathers. We gonna use tail feathers. Oh, it's a Christmas flick. What? Sorry, see, you're gonna watch a Christmas flick. Oh my. Woo-hoo. Whoop, shake your tail feathers on the way out. Night turtle, turtle, night turtle, turtle.